The central pillar of Christianity is the celibacy and divinity of Jesus. But for centuries, a shadow has loomed over this doctrine, a question so dangerous that men were burned alive just for whispering it. Did Jesus leave behind a physical legacy? If the Messiah was fully human, as the creeds claim, why is his adult personal life a complete blank? Was he truly the last of his line? Or was there a bloodline so powerful that it threatened the very foundations of the Roman Church? Today, we perform a forensic audit on the Desposyni, the heirs of the Lord. We investigate the evidence of a hidden marriage in the systematic effort to erase a family from history. Welcome to the ancient verdict. In 1st century Judea, an unmarried man of 30 was not just a rarity, he was an anomaly. For a Jewish teacher, or rabbi, marriage was a social and religious expectation. To remain single was often seen as a rejection of the first commandment, to be fruitful and multiply. The Gospels are silent on this matter, but silence is often the loudest form of evidence. We see Jesus at the wedding at Cana, where his mother, Mary, acts as the hostess. In Jewish tradition, the mother of the groom would hold this role. Was this actually his own wedding? And if so, who was the bride? The Gospel of Philip, a non-canonical text found in the Nag Hammadi library, explicitly states that Jesus loved Mary Magdalene more than all the other disciples and used to kiss her often. The Greek word used to describe her is Koinonos, a term that specifically means a life partner or spouse. If they were married, the crucifixion wasn't just the death of a prophet. It was the forced separation of a family. Why did the early church work so hard to transform Mary Magdalene into a prostitute? The answer is simple: to discredit the mother of the royal bloodline. History records a group known as the Desposyni, the heirs of the Master. These were the blood relatives of Jesus who led the early church in Jerusalem. Roman historians, like Hegesippus, record that Emperor Domitian ordered the arrest of Jesus' grandsons, fearing they would lead a political uprising based on their royal lineage. By the 4th century, as Rome adopted Christianity, these heirs became a problem. You cannot have a divine, celibate God if his grandnephews are sitting in the front row of the church. The bloodline had to be marginalized, silenced, and eventually forgotten to protect the dogma of divinity. The search for the Holy Grail might not be about a cup, but about a womb. If a bloodline exists, it means the kingdom of heaven isn't just a spiritual promise, it's a biological reality. What is your verdict? Was Jesus a celibate deity, or a father whose legacy was stolen by the state? This is the debate that won't die. Leave your comment below and prepare for the storm. Subscribe to the Ancient Verdict for the truths they buried in the sand. We'll see you in the next investigation.